The way your house is seen, it's the way how the others will look at you. So I believe that interior and exterior, and mostly exterior, is the mirror of our soul. So people, visitors, and people from outside, they all the time see exterior. So it's very important to understand what right now is on the market, which trends are interesting and important. When we choosing the clothes, we always pay attention to trends and we try to understand what's trendy, what is fashionable. With architecture, it's the same. When we start making our plans, facades, and we think about our project, first of all, we need to think about trends which are interesting and really recommended on the market. So it's absolutely necessary to know what architectural world recommend to us right now. So in this video, I will show you the most interesting trends in 2024 in architectural residential world. My name is Lucy Lago. I'm an architect with experience in luxury residential architecture, and let's begin. Exterior is influence a lot on environment. Why? Because it's really attached to it. People can see directly the landscape and the architectural project. That's why for me it's very important that exterior would be balanced and harmonic with the nature around. Balance between nature and architecture is the goal which I always try to achieve while I'm designing my projects. So for me, the most important while I'm start working on the project is to visit the site, to check landscape, to see which plants are growing there. If it's trees, for example, like olive trees, or maybe there is grapes, or maybe it's another bushes, which kind of bushes, which color are the most of them. Why so? Because while I'm working on the exterior of the project, I need to analyze the information and landscape and then to choose materials and the colors for the project, which will be based on the landscape which is surrounding this architectural site. The first trend is environmental friendliness. This trend is very popular right now, and not just in architecture, but in the other fields like fashion, design of interior, furniture, and even products. This trend is very important right now. Why? Because right now humans achieve such a level when they try to find balance between architecture or products and nature. We need to create connection with nature. We need to respect it. Right now, in architectural world, it's very trendy to use solar panels to collect rainwater and to create roof garden or green roofs and to let a big part of the property, of course, if it's allowed, with the green areas around. By incorporating sustainable design, architects just will win. By this, they will create environmentally responsible buildings, which will benefit all environment and humans' lives. Next trend is mixed natural materials. The architectural trend of mixing materials is really nice. Why? Because like this you can put accent to exterior and find balance between different materials. So in one part you can put a stony wall and close to it could be concrete and it would look nice, and at the same time it could be balanced with nature and surrounding areas. Also, when we design exterior, we need to think about maintenance, how we will take care about this material, what will happen with this material in time. Also, we need to think about culture of this area. For example, if an area where we're gonna create our architectural project will be all stony houses around, then we cannot create just concrete house. We need to add stones on it. We need to combine two materials and we need to find golden section and perfect proportion of combination of these two materials. Then we will compromise and we will create balance between areas around and buildings around and our architectural project. Next trend, functional organic clean spaces. The organic connection between outdoor and indoor areas bring to us a lot of benefits. By blurring borders between indoor areas and outdoor areas, we can extend living areas. We can stay in the living area and then we can go outdoors to the open kitchen and we can feel it as one space. Also, like this, we can bring biophilic design into our interior and to make it more interesting, more natural, and we can feel that nature is surrounding us, outdoors and indoors. In my projects, I love to use green areas, green corners, as I call them. It could be plants which are included in interior, or I can bring even the tree. For example, it could be olive tree and I can put it in the middle of living area. By this I connect two spaces, indoor and outdoor, and it creates a nice feeling and atmosphere of nature and garden. Also, it gives us big flexibility. We can play a lot with all these spaces. We can easily bring outdoors kitchen, living area, and we can mix them and we can change them and we can play with this a lot. If you are interested in modern architecture, I highly recommend you to watch my video, which is about minimalism, pros and cons of it. Projections of 2024 shown to us that adding water features such as fontaines and ponds or natural lakes and natural pools which will be filtered by plants will be really in trend. Reasons for the popularity of water features: first, aesthetic appeal; second, integration with nature; third, smoothing atmosphere; and fourth, microclimate control. Indoor and outdoor integration will be really in top. What do I mean? Let's imagine the pool, which will be outdoor and indoor. It will be connected, or it can be one pool. Also, it could be fontaine, which will have one side outdoor and another side will be indoor. Like this, it will be integration of outdoor and indoor areas, and also it will create a special microclimate and the balance between nature and architecture. Water areas will bring to architectural project harmony, relaxation, aesthetical beauty, and it will be very nice feelings. I always use it in my projects, and I try to integrate water areas from outside into the space, and also I always surround my projects with water areas, with pools. I love to use infinity when we have a panoramic view. Like this, you really can create connection between a pool and the sea, and if we have a distance from the sea, infinity pool helps us to bring water closer to our building, to create feeling of the water close to our building. Color palette. So here we have few categories which are trendy right now, and you can choose one which will fit to you perfectly. So here are they. Nature transparent. Here we have greenish colors which are close to plants and environment. Earthy colors are always in trend, and it's very safe to use them. Why? Because such colors like brown or beige or green to beige, it's nice to use them. They're gonna be always connected to nature, and it will create one very natural image from outside. It will be balanced with environment and it will create nice picture. Next category, it's white and light colors, which are also safe to use them, and they are always in trend because it's color of clean and it create a nice vibe. It will have nice reflection from the environment and it will fit the environment well. What about shouty colors in exterior? I highly recommend to use them in elements. Don't put red color everywhere, or yellow, bright yellow, or even green. Just think how it will look. Will it look balanced with environment? Does this color look natural? Do you see red color in a big scale somewhere in nature? Maybe in plants, in animals? No. I believe that red color, for example, it's color which tell you be careful in nature. Or yellow color, it's sparkly, but it's very nice when it's in good proportions. It cannot be bright color, big amount of it. Nature create flowers in proportion with green, and then we can understand the beauty of flowers, yellow flower or red flower or even purple. The same in exterior. I would recommend to add bright colors or shiny, shouty colors on the place. Just elements. For example, it could be even elements which gonna be flexible in transportation. So it could be colors on pillows, on sofas, on pergolas, even in balconies. But to put such a color everywhere, it's not my choice. The most important, when you choose color for your facades and exterior, you need to think, will this color be comfortable for you? Will this color match into your soul? How will you feel yourself surrounded by this color for a long term? Choosing the color, it's more about personality. It's more about your choice. So think what you really like. And also you need to think that when you're choosing this color, even it will be yellow or red, why not to take it in combination with gray? To make it a little bit more light, more calm, to make it closer to nature. I love architecture and I believe that trends in 2024 are really nice and we can apply them with big pleasure to our architectural projects. You need just to choose which one you really like and which ones will fit to you. If you liked this video, subscribe to my channel. If you like architecture, follow me on Instagram. There I'm sharing my architectural projects, how we build it, how I create them, and how much love I put into them.